Okay, right, time for another video. I think it's been a day. So I thought I'd get myself out and make another video. Anyway, some of you may have seen, or you may not have seen, but I've changed my YouTube channel name. I'm no longer Andy Cap. I dumped Andy Cap and went with Oxfordshire Man. And the reason why I call myself Oxfordshire Man is because I spent a good chunk of my life living in the county of Oxfordshire. So hence the new name Oxfordshire Man. Anyway, we're on the way out to a place which is just inside Oxfordshire, literally just over the border. Swindon, where I live, is in Wiltshire. We're going to go out to Oxfordshire, which is literally about maybe 3.5 to 4 miles away from where I live. Going to take you to a lovely little spot. Not been there for a while, but it's nice and it's remote. It's almost in the middle of nowhere, and I think you're really going to like this. So I've got my drone, I've got my cameras, I've got my dog, and we're just going to go and have a really nice time. I've got a backpack. I've got myself a hot flask of coffee and some biscuits as well. So we're going to get out there and we're just going to enjoy the countryside. The sun is shining, the birds are singing, the leaves are turning into that lovely rustic colour. I've got my drone and we're now going to go and explore and just have a really nice time. Yes, I'm hoping that my audio is working out quite okay. Sorry about any camera shake. Right, so the location where I am, it's literally, well, it's not in the middle of nowhere. I mean, in England, you know, it's very difficult to find yourself in the middle of nowhere. Perhaps somewhere like Salisbury Plain, you might get a bit worried out there if you do get a bit lost. But I'm just inside Oxfordshire. Literally the Wiltshire border is about no more than half a mile away from where I am. Yeah, you might hear some guns going off in the background. Seems like there's some kind of a pheasant shoot on. I'm just hoping that some of the kites, the red kites, which I got quite close to with my drone just a few minutes ago, I do hope that they're not wandering over there, and I'd have thought that anyone with a bit of knowledge about the countryside would know what a red kite, the difference between a red kite and a pheasant, you know. But there are some farmers who do look at red kites and buzzards as a bit of a nuisance. So I'm just a bit concerned about that. But they're a wonderful, lovely bird. Very elusive, very difficult to get close to. Just as well I kind of got the drone. Well, they buzzed me actually rather than me buzzing them. Bit of history about this place, where this wind farm is. It used to be an old airfield some years ago called Arnhem Camp. Nothing to do with Arnhem over in Europe there, but they named this one Arnhem Camp. I'm not sure the reasons why they called it that. There was probably reason for it. Earliest memories of this place, I think I remember seeing planes flying over the village where I used to live, not a mile away from here, and seeing people jumping out of the aircraft with parachutes. I'm having a few issues regarding trying to get my drone to connect to the Fly app on my phone. It's all switched on, and for some reason it's not having it. I think it might need an update, so I need to go home to do that. But it was working fine about half an hour ago, but for some reason it's decided that it simply doesn't want to play anymore. Oh well, not to worry, which is probably a good thing actually, because I wouldn't mind buzzing around the old windmills behind me there. I'm a bit of a risk taker, and yeah, you might come off second best with a windmill.
Houston, we have a problem.
So it's probably not a bad thing that I can't fly it. Just come across what it looks like. It could be a dead sparrow down there. I think what it's probably done is that it was flying along, and it's obviously been clipped by one of the turbine propellers there. Yeah, it's probably a few more of those around here, I expect. The other thing is I've just walked across a field which is quite wet. We've had a lot of rain in the UK over the past few days, and the shoes which I bought from, I think it was Lidl or Aldi, it was like a cheap, you know, $16.99 pair of walking shoes, which is okay for me. I don't do huge amounts of walking in like mountains and massive hills and stuff like that. I do a little bit, but not loads. Unfortunately, they're not waterproof on top. Anyway, so we're kind of coming towards the end of my little walk with my dog Kovu. I don't come down here very often. I need to come down here a bit more actually, because there's some nice fields over there and some lovely woodland, and the trees are in such nice colour this time of year, and it's really good to get out, especially with your drone, and you can fly up above the trees like I did just the other day on my last video. Fly the drone and you can get yourself a better look at it. It's called Brook Meadow. There you go, gives you a better idea. It's under the old Forestry Commission there. What it is, it's an old conservation area. You used to be able to get in there. Well, in actual fact, there used to be a nice little place you could go and view the birds and things, little spot, a little hut it was, but they've since taken it away. So I thought we'd just maybe just gonna have a little bit of a look around. Yeah, there's a few little brooks and ponds around here which you've got to negotiate every now and again. Cool, that was a lucky one. That was actually wider than I thought. My goodness, got away with that. Gonna make my way over to the side here, I think. Have a little wander around. So anyway, so this video was very much a video just to come out and take my doggy for a walk, get out and to fly my drone some of the time, obviously, because it's something is not connecting to the app at the moment. I need to go home and sort that one out. And the other reason why I've come out, obviously, to get exercise and get fresh air, but to just make a video just to announce, you know, the reasons why I've changed my YouTube name from Handicap to Oxfordshire Man.
I would have liked Wiltshire Man, but obviously that one's been taken by my brother Sandy, so I thought, well, Oxfordshire Man, you know, it's a bit more serious than Andy Cap. Andy Cap was kind of like a bit comical, quite difficult to find as well. I think Oxfordshire Man's going to be a little bit easier for people to find. I think it's a more of a serious name for my channel, so I want to be doing some trips, you know, in and around Oxfordshire, showing you the sights and the sounds. To be honest, it's a fairly boring county when it comes to hill walks. There's not an awful lot of hills in the county of Oxfordshire. There are some, but you know, by far Wiltshire is much better regarding hills and historical kind of ancient monuments to go and visit. So whilst I'm on the subject, I'm a bit intrigued to see how high in elevation Wiltshire is compared to Oxfordshire. So I've gone to Wikipedia, and it's got here the list of ceremonial counties of England by highest points. Okay, so there is a league table here. It goes from number 1 all the way down to number 48, which is the City of London. Number 1 is Cumbria, which is no surprise there, and the tallest mountain we have here is something called Scafell Pike, which is running at 3,209 feet, I think above sea level there. But I want to go down to Wiltshire and Oxfordshire. So this is highest going down to the lowest. So we have Wiltshire in 21st place, and that's the county emblem, if you like, of Wiltshire. Just thought I'd show you that. That might be important to some people. That's Wiltshire, and the highest point is something called Milk Hill, which is 968 feet above sea level. We go back to the league table. So Wiltshire's in 21st place, Oxfordshire's in 28th, and this is the arms of Oxfordshire. Okay, that's a ceremonial county flag. I've got something different on my channel. Anyway, White Horse Hill is the highest point, which is running at 856 feet above sea level, so it's not quite as tall as Milk Hill. Okay, so it just gives you an idea that Oxfordshire is not as high in elevation as Wiltshire. So Wiltshire is in 21st place and Oxfordshire is in 28th, and we carry on down, and it just goes to show that when we look on this map here, that the flattest counties are most definitely on the east side of the country, on the south and the east side of the country. But as soon as you get up towards Yorkshire, North Yorkshire, Tyne and Wear, Northumberland and Cumbria, it really does start to get interesting then, with lots of mountains and lots of hills. So I just thought I'd make the little video to just to announce my channel name and other stuff as well. Anyway, I just want to say thanks for watching. Yeah, take care. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. I'm not sure when that's going to be. Probably next week now, I think, because Saturday today, Sunday tomorrow, then we're into next week. So next week's probably going to be the next time I start uploading videos. Anyway, thanks for watching, take care, and yeah, bye for now.